All right. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we're going to be playing Planet Crafter. Okay, so we're going to be playing Planet Crafter. And since I am glutton for punishment, we are going to do it in hardcore mode.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
So starting out, you are in a very not great location to begin with. And in hardcore mode, all of your stats go down faster, like your oxygen, your food, your water, everything goes down faster. So you kind of gotta be quick about what you do. So we're just gonna start off with the basics. We're gonna do craft a T1 backpack. So in order to do that, you just need 2 pieces of iron. Let's get that first. So there's that one, and you're gonna want to equip that while you're at it. And then the second part is going to be craft a T1 oxygen tank. So we need 2 cobalt, an iron, and a magnesium to do that. So magnesium, iron, cobalt. One more cobalt. Let's see if I can make it all the way over here to grab this one back before I run out of oxygen. Otherwise, this is going to be a very, very short video. Can we make it back? Okay. So there's our oxygen tank, and we're going to equip that bad boy. Okay, so craft your microchip for construction. So we need 2 silicone and 2 magnesium for that one. Alright, so there's 1 magnesium. Silicone. Here's the other magnesium. And the other silicone. That bad boy real quick, and then equip it. Craft a living compartment. Okay, so here comes the problem. If anybody's played this game before, it knows that this is a absolute garbage place to build a base. So the question becomes, do we want to build a temporary base around here Or do we want to go ahead and try to get to somewhere where it's worth building a base at? So for the living compartment, you need 2 iron and 2 titanium, and then you need to build a door too. So you need 3 iron, 3 titanium, and a silicone all together. I'll go ahead and try to grab some of that stuff now. Okay, so I think I got enough to build the living compartment. The question is, where do we want to put it? Eventually the bottom half of this whole section will clear up and the bottom half of it will be filled with water. Spoiler alert. Sorry. So let's just go ahead and build temporarily. We'll build there seems to be more stuff over this way, so let's build it like right here for now. We'll move it later. Oh crap. I guess I didn't have enough. Crap. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. No, oh wait, oh no, I don't have any, shoot. Okay, so that was unfortunate. And I've lost my mouse for some reason. Okay, well, I have lost my mouse. What is happening right now? Technical difficulties. Okay. So, let's give this another go, shall we? Okay, so we're playing Planet Crafter Hardcore mode.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
Land you in a god-awful spot. Like, this is a horrible spot. So, the first thing we want to do is we want to craft our T1 backpack. So, in order to craft that, we need 2 pieces of iron. We'll grab that real quick. Okay, so there's our 2 pieces of iron. that guy. Okay, now we're going to craft the T1 oxygen tank, so we need 2 cobalt, an iron, and a magnesium. 2 cobalt, an iron, and a magnesium. Iron. There's 1 cobalt. Hang in there, little buddy. Okay, so I'm still missing a cobalt. Over here and grab this one. Okay, so T1 oxygen tank. There's that guy. And then we're gonna equip him. Okay, so we're going to construct the construction microchip. So we need 2 silicone and 2 magnesium. Okay, I don't have anything in place. So there's a magnesium and a silicone. There's a magnesium. And I need 1 more silicone, which is right up here. Okay, make sure we equip that. Wait. Silly, that was a deconstruction one. So, okay. Now I need another silicone and magnesium because I can't read apparently. Okay. Okay, and now we are going to construct the construction microchip, and we're going to equip that bad boy. Okay, so next is craft the living compartment. Now, like I said before, if anybody has ever played this game before, this area right here is not great to live in, or it really doesn't spawn anything useful. So the conundrum becomes, do we want to stay in this area, or do we want to try to find another place? I usually build my base over that way. But I don't know how far we're gonna make it with just the 3 air capsules. So we need 2 iron and a titanium, 3 iron and 3 titanium, and a silicone. So let's put these guys back. So 3 iron, 3 titanium, and a silicone. That's 1. Iron. There's 2 iron, 3 iron, more titanium. There's one. 2. So I get 3 iron, 3 titanium, and now I need a silicone. Okay. So now we have everything we need to build the living compartment and the door for the living compartment. So let's do that. Okay. So do we want to try to make it somewhere beneficial? Let's try to make it, see how far we make it away from here with these 3 air tanks. At least somewhere that some better stuff spawns, maybe, hopefully. This area right here isn't that far from where I normally build my base, but I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way there with just 3 air tanks. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Try and grab as many cobalt as we can as we go, which is just the 2 apparently. Is this isn't ideal where I want to put it, but this is pretty close to where I normally put it. I might be able to make it there. Let's see. Maybe I'll be able to make it there. That was almost a bad day. So this flat area right over there is where I normally build my base, because when we finally get to the water, this whole area becomes like a waterfall with some like trees and a bunch of different stuff. So good. shouldn't have done that then. We don't have enough room to... Okay, so to build the... Let's see, I need 2 iron. How many titanium do I have? Okay. So I need 3 iron, 1 titanium, and a silicone. You gotta make sure that when you go to pick this stuff up, that you don't turn away too fast, because if you do, it'll stop midway picking it up like this. And then you'll have to come back and pick it up again. Or you'll have to come back and finish picking it up. Hydration is low. Crap. Hydration is low. I need to grab a couple pieces of this ice right here real fast. I have a little bit of food in the inventory, but I don't have anything to make water with. So we'll grab this guy. This guy. That guy. This guy, we'll eat that guy. Alright, so we need to get moving because we're gonna very quickly run out of food. So let's go over here. And we're gonna throw we're gonna throw this guy right here. And we're gonna put shoot. Iron. That guy there. Okay, so this is going to be the permanent area where our base sits. This is not going to be the exact placement for it, but this is where we are going to put it. So, let's see, we need to build the drill. So to build the drill, you need a titanium and an iron. Titanium, iron. Right here. It doesn't matter where you put them. It doesn't matter if you have them lined up. It doesn't matter if you put them here, there, anywhere. Okay, so next we're going to build the wind turbine. Just to keep everything nice and close, because you'll eventually tear all this stuff down. Okay, so that one wind turbine wasn't enough to start our drill, so we need to build another one. Okay, so now our drill is going, so now our terraformation index should start going up. So next on the list is to build the terraformation screen, which is right here. So I need an iron, a cobalt, and a silicone. Cobalt, iron, cobalt, and silicone. Build this guy right here. Actually, we'll put him here. Okay, so there's that guy. Then we'll, let's see, craft a blueprint screen. Need an iron and silicone. Iron. So we'll craft this little guy and he can sit. And then, let's see, the blueprint screen will display the blueprints that will automatically unlock as you increase each terraforming value. Build machines to increase each value. The more machines you have, the faster they increase. Okay, and then this just shows all of the stuff that you will eventually unlock. So now we need to do a T1 veggie tube. Iron, magnesium. There is a chest over here. I don't think there's anything extremely useful in it, but there might be. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. All the stuff that we needed. I did. Okay. New message received. As of this point right now, you can't read any of the messages, but that'll come later. Alright, so we will build our of course it knocked out the power, so we need to build another wind turbine like so. A T1 heater, which we don't have any iridium yet. And, okay, so we kind of need to go find so we've got 3 air capsules. So let's look around this area and see if we can find any any other storage lockers real quick. I'm looking for any kind of food or any kind of plant. We just need a plant. Oh, I see another one. You run out of food very, very quickly in this game, so you either need to adventure out and find food, or you need to, let's see. Okay, so there's the plant. We'll take both of those plants. Oxygen's low. You need to kind of like try to collect as much cobalt as you can in the very beginning of the game so you can make the oxygen tanks. Because otherwise you're not going to make it very far. Okay, so this is a veggie tube, so find and insert flower seeds into the veggie tube to increase your O2 on your planet. Some flower seeds generate more O2 than others. So if you look, it tells you the oxygen multiplier plus 250, so we'll go ahead and throw that guy in there. So that should increase our terraformation even more. So this is pretty crucial, so you need to work on getting your oxygen up very quickly to unlock this guy. So we might... This one doesn't increase your oxygen at all, so we will unlock this. What's that? T1 agility boot. So this one makes you walk faster. I don't have the stuff to unlock or to use it yet. Alright. So I kind of want to build... I kind of want to go ahead and just build a little storage thing to start throwing these plant seeds in here. I would suggest hanging on to as many plant seeds as you can get, because eventually you will build your own little garden. And it also tells you if, when you look at like this thing, it tells you how much pressure and energy and stuff it's using and putting out. So, okay, we're gonna build another little veggie tube. So I need an iron and a magnesium. Here. Iron. Right there. Oh no, my inventory's full. Let's drop this guy. Okay. And then we're probably gonna have to build another wind turbine after we build this. Which is fine, because we're gonna have a crap ton of... By the time we unlock solar power, we're gonna have wind turbines anyway. Okay, so we'll grab this guy, and we will grab this guy. Okay. So we need to find another plant. After a while, you're gonna find so many plants that you're gonna be like, oh, I hate plants. But trust me, some more food. We're gonna equip this guy. We need this guy, so we're gonna shit. We're gonna drop that. Oh, I just messed up. Okay, this guy. No, drop that. This guy, we'll put this guy on, and then we'll pick up that guy, and we'll equip that guy. Where'd my backpack go? There it is. We'll equip that. And then we will equip that guy. And then we have to go because I'm about to run out of oxygen. And if I die, I'm gonna be really sad because hardcore mode. But I'm gonna die because I stood there too long. Damn it. Totally stood there too long. I'm gonna die. This is unfortunate. Crap. Well, I was making decent progress. Damn it. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Alright. Maybe we won't play hardcore mode. Because apparently I suck, like, real bad at it. I lost my mouse again. Okay. Please hold. I don't know why. Every time it kicks me out, like when I die on hardcore mode, I lose my mouse and I have to restart the game. So let's restart this guy real quick. Maybe we'll switch to intense for a minute instead of hardcore because I obviously can't play hardcore. Alright. New. Let's... Nah, let's just go with standard. I'll go with standard. I just loaded the wrong one. Struggling today. Okay, standard. We're just gonna start standard.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
Okay, so here we are. Back to the restart. So we are going to... We need to create the backpack. Iron. So, there's our backpack. Has been crafted, so we are going to equip that guy. And then we need the oxygen tank, 2 cobalt, an iron, and a magnesium. There's 1. There's a magnesium. 2 cobalt and an iron. So there's an oxygen tank, and we'll equip that bad boy. Okay. So we are going to craft the construction microchip, which is 2 silicone and 2 magnesium. Silicone. Silicone, magnesium, and here's the other one. Is there anything good in here? Ooh, food. Okay. So construction microchip, and then we'll equip that guy. And then deconstruction, so silicone and a magnesium. Silicone, magnesium. Deconstruction, and we will equip that one. Okay, so if anybody's played this game before, knows that this whole area here eventually will be underwater. So you don't want to craft your permanent living compartment or your permanent base in this area. I want to... A lot of people normally build their base up here on this ridge up here because it's flat and it's close to where you originally start, and this area becomes, like I said, completely underwater. It turns into a lake. So this is normally a good spot for people to build their temporary starter base, but I don't like moving bases a lot. I don't like transferring stuff from one place to another. I don't like... When I build it, I want it to be kind of permanent. So we are going to go ahead and are going to make our way over to where I normally build my base. Just to make it easier for myself in the long run. Plus there's some beneficially starter friendly stuff that is in the area where I normally build my base. So we've got food, we've got water, or no, we've got food and we've got oxygen. I think that's enough to make it over there. Because where I build my base normally isn't too far from here. We can come back for these if we need to. But like I said before, this whole entire area through here will eventually be completely underwater. Like this thing will be underwater. It'll be up to like that ridge up there. So it's beneficial to build your base somewhere higher so you're not having to move it again. So where I normally build my base is over this way. Well, it's over that way. There's... Oh, that's weird, because there's usually not a wall there, because usually there's like trees and shit growing there. Oh. Okay, so... I guess we're gonna have to do it the hard way then. Because like I said, there's a lot of beneficial stuff when you get over to where I normally build my base. Like there's already a T2 exoskeleton and stuff in a chest over that way. We're gonna have to make it over there. Am I stupid? I feel like I'm stupid? Where did my... Okay. There's more food in there. Right here is where they normally, like, people normally build their starter base at. So let's just go ahead and build one here. 2 iron and a titanium. Titanium. We'll drop that guy for now. titanium, and we'll build him. We'll just build him. We'll just throw it down right here. Maybe. Down right there, and then we will build iron, titanium, and silicone. Iron, titanium, silicone. And then slap that down there, and there we go. Okay. Am I stupid, or did... Okay, so it's way over there. I was like... I lost my starter thing for a second. I was like, where is it? Okay. So... we can... I don't really like starting here, but we'll do it anyway. So, iron and titanium for the drill. Craft a T1 drill is the next thing on the list. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll put him right here. Okay, now we need to build a wind turbine. We'll go ahead and just like, it doesn't matter where you put down your electricity stuff. So you could put it here, you could put it clear on the other side of the map. It doesn't matter because the whole entire planet is powered by the electricity that you supply for it. So we'll go ahead and build a crafting station. Iron and silicone. And I need to drop that guy and that guy. Iron and silicone, and we'll craft this guy right here. Put that there. These guys, and that guy. So the terraformation screen, we need iron and silicone. Go ahead and eat that. Iron. So, and we will slap him right here. Okay, and then we'll do the blueprint screen, which is another iron and another silicone. And silicone. And we will place him right here. You can build a desk for him to sit on if you want to. I don't usually. Blueprint screens will display the blueprints that will automatically unlock as you increase each terraforming value. Build machines to increase each value. The more machines you have, the faster the increase. Ours is already going up. We're sitting at 36 right now. You need 300 to unlock the backpack, and so forth and so on. Okay, so next we're gonna build a veggie tube. Iron and a magnesium. And then we need to find a plant to stick in the veggie tube. Once we find a plant, that will start increasing our oxygen on the planet. So, how many? We got 2 oxygen tanks. So you can go into this ship over here. And usually there's a crap ton of plants in the ships. When you go into the ships, just make sure you keep an eye on stuff that you can like deconstruct, and it'll give you blueprints to rebuild them. That's not a plant that I wanted. There, this guy. Drop this guy, take that guy. Okay. So we'll go put our plant in our little veggie tube thing. Okay, so the veggie tube is find and insert flower seeds into the veggie tubes to increase O2 on your planet. Some flower seeds can generate more O2 than others. So if you look at it, it'll tell you right there the oxygen multiplier for this one is like 200%. So you throw it in there like that. And then our oxygen will start going up. And then we just unlocked this guy. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that. So I need a silicone, a cobalt, a titanium, and 2 magnesium. And the stuff doesn't despawn. So silicone, cobalt, a titanium, and 2 magnesium. 1, 2. There's the cobalt. Silicone. Yeah, okay. Wait, is that what I was saying? Okay, so there's your T2 oxygen. So now you're up to 200. Okay, so next is craft a T1 heater. So the reason that people find this area so beneficial is because when you first start out, there's a cave right over here that has iridium and aluminum And then when you get further along in this cave, there's a bunch of ice in this cave and it melts and it leads into a sulfur field. No, we're not even close enough to that yet to be worried about the sulfur fields. So we do need one piece of iridium for now. Probably gonna grab a couple just to have. There's aluminum. Okay, and then we'll go build the T1 heater. And all the like T1 through I think T3 stuff has to be built inside. After that you can build the stuff outside so you don't have to have it in your living apartment. Can build our T1 heater. I'll just stick him right here in this corner. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. So now we need to build probably 2 more wind turbines. I would say at least 2 more. 1. And it really doesn't matter where you put them. Okay. So I only needed to build 1, but we built 2 just for the funsies. Okay. So next is craft screen progress. Progress screen. We haven't unlocked the progress screen yet. It is right there. So we have to wait for our heat level to get higher, so it'll unlock that. We're getting pretty close to the T2 backpack. Okay, so T1 exoskeleton, titanium, silicone, and magnesium. Titanium, magnesium, and silicone. If you have 4 things in here, you're obviously gonna have to drop 1 to equip this and then put it back. Okay. So there's that. unlocked a food grower. We haven't unlocked that yet. It is right here. So we can't build that yet. So from here, iron, silicon, and titanium. Titanium. Okay, and then we have our T2 backpack. Just a second. Signed in to my chat, mate. Open the Gmail app on your iPhone. That is so stupid. What makes you do that? Alright, so struggling. Okay, there we go. So now basically it's just trying to get all of this stuff unlocked. So depending on which way you want to go, we can start. I guess let's build another drill while we're here. Titanium and iron. That should like double where our pressure is going up.